What's up, guys? It's Will or Bill. Um, Today's January 1st, as time of recording this, and I'm just kind of. This video is gonna be a reflection, basically, of 2025. 2025 was the most trying year for me. I'm not gonna lie. 2025 was just the year of pain. The year of pain. It was just endless pain for me. The start, I've lost somebody important to me. Well, actually, that happened like in 2024, not January, December, right? On Christmas Eve, I lost somebody important to me. Went to the funeral, in 2025 around January, in January. Forgot the exact day, but that time was difficult for the first part of the year, and then towards the middle, I no, I lost someone who I thought that was important to me. I was dating them for 4 years. It was my high school sweetheart and everything, and it was a lot. They were honestly a shitbag of a person, and and they didn't want to stop being a shitbag, and they left, and that's on them. And fuck them on that part. But real note. And I had struggled with my depression the most this year, though. It was really bad. I have a lot of things that was going on. Well, last year I mean, but I had a lot of things that was going on. I had just too. It was just too dark for me. Towards the end, towards I could say October, it started getting better because the initial thing that made my depression even what it was in the first place was my self-hatred. I hated myself for some reason. I did actually know. I know the reason. It was due to my past, due to me being bullied, right? And once you be bullied as a kid, you start to at first it don't affect you, but once it happens over a period of time, it starts to be drilled into you. And I carried that with me for a while. And then I did some terrible things at a certain point in time in my life, and I felt like a shitty human being, and I stayed in a toxic relationship and allowed myself to get done in the worst way because I felt like I deserved it. And it didn't help that the girl I was dealing with at that time, she made me feel like I deserved it too. The things that she said, uh, countering when I was like calling her out, said you did the same thing too. I was like, dude, what? I couldn't. It made me feel like I deserved it, and truth be told, it was just. And a piece of me felt like I don't deserve anything else but pain from this person. And I stayed, and I sat there, and I took the the abuse. Basically, I took everything. I just stayed unhappy. I realize now they wasn't special to me. I'm not realize now, but eventually I had to realize they wasn't special to me. Like they really wasn't. They was kind of this shitty person that I did things for, and I kept on doing it, and they used me. They hurt me really bad. This is gone. This is like really. It was kind of, ooh, but during when they left me after day after their birthday, I found something. I found it made me really look in within myself. It made me really forgive myself, and I had to even say sorry for even hating myself in the first place. Uh, this year has been the most painful but transformative year for me. Last year, 2025 was the most painful and transformative year for me. I'm sorry, I keep on. It's a weird transition, but it was the most transformative. It helped me. It helped me a lot. And you know, even though the pain that I felt before, the pain that I felt was it was agonizing during like the first few weeks of it. It was super just it was just terrible, right? But what I got out of it was just nothing but I found myself. I started to find what I want to do. At first I gave up on my dreams, you know, to be basically a husband and a father, and I decided to give up on YouTube entirely. Now I'm back. This is my time, but I decided to give up on YouTube. I gave up on YouTube. At first, I was trying to manage, like, oh yeah, I want a future with this person, and I really want to do things that we said, but like the only way I could do it was like have a steady job, right? I wanted to go all the way with this person, and I was young and stupid, but I kind of, I gave up. I gave up for a good while. I had a YouTube video in the works, and I ain't do anything with it. One, I don't really know what to do, but two, it's more like I just couldn't do it anymore. I gave up. I seen no hope in it, and I gave up for a person that was absolutely terrible too. It was just I gave it up, and I regret it. Now I wish I kind of stayed on track, but you know what? I'm back here now. I'm here now. I'm where I'm at now. Right now is the best time for me, and it's gonna get better. 2025, the start was terrible, the middle was bad, and the end was okay. I met somebody who was very great and nice, and that girl was amazing and everything, and she was just absolutely the best thing ever. And that ain't last long, because she had something happen in her family, and she was getting distant, and she felt like she was getting distant, and for the best part, we had to end things. But I kind of gotta sit here and be alone now. I need to, honestly. After that, it made me want to stop even talking to girls right now, because she was very great, and truth be told, I need to know what it's like to be alone for the first time in years. I gotta be alone for a while, and I have to do something for myself. I felt like I wasn't a good enough person for her anyway, and on top of that, I need to be somewhat better. Around this time apart, I get to be someone better, not just for her, but for me as well. But 2025 was the year of pain and growth, self-love, breaking out from my depression, and all in all, it was my worst year. But in the darkness, I found a light, and that light, it was great. It was really, that light was just, it was a lot. It was great. I'm yapping. I'm trying my best here. I'm really bad at this. I haven't been doing this in a while. I'm gonna upload this still with all this little problematic stuff in here. I'm not cutting none of this out. This is saying in. Why? Because I'm being real here, and I gotta be real. And this is a one take situation. I tried to do multiple takes before. That ain't work out. I'm not doing that again. But for the most part, 2025 was great. Not great. It was awful. I'm lying. I just lied right there. But 2025 was awful. It was bad. But towards the end, it got better. And 2026 will be the best. That I'll make sure it will be the best. Nothing will break me down. And nobody will break me down ever again. Not during this year. Hopefully not during the next. And more on and more on. It's just, I'm gonna enjoy this year. I'm gonna make sure this year stands out for me, my YouTube channel, and to make sure this is my most growing year. This my growth year. This is where I grow, and this is who I become. Somebody that I am meant to be, the man that I need to be. I have hope in myself. I have hope for everything I do right now, especially YouTube. My goal with this YouTube stuff, I want to get it to at least 100 subscribers. Not at least. I needed to get to 100 subscribers, right? 100. Shoot, once I break past that goal, I'm gonna throw a big celebration because 100 subscribers sounds like a lot. At this current stage of like 22, it sounds like a lot. And I love YouTube. I watched my old videos and I seen like I was hungry, and I'm hungry again. So, I love you guys. Be well and have a good day. Bye.